Hey everyone, Kevin here. Welcome back to the channel, Missouri Clark Life. So those of you who actually follow the channel and subscribe to the channel know that I've been taking this old ATV out at night, and the first time I took it out, the lighting on it was really bad. These headlights do not light up very good at all unless you've got quite a little bit of throttle to it. So I had mentioned that I was going to take and go out and buy some LED headlights for this thing, and I got thinking about it, and I really don't want to spend $40–50 putting lights on it. So I thought, okay, I can do something cheap, do some little redneck engineering. So I went to the local Walmart and I bought a couple of these little LED flashlights and mounted on it, and I had them actually zip tied to this bracket here and one over here. So that worked out pretty good and made everything a lot brighter, and I could see real good going through the trails at night. But it still wasn't exactly what I wanted. And about a week and a half ago, I run across some totally different lights. And that's this baby right here. I got two of these. And here in a minute, I'll show you just how much difference these are going to be. So these are going to be my new headlights. I got a 3-pack of these at Sam's Club in Springfield. I think it was like 15 bucks, and gave one to Miss Kitty, and I kept the other two to put on this ATV. And like I said, I could go out and spend $40–50 and put some fancy lights on this thing, but I'm really cheap and don't want to spend the money on it. So I'm going to do some redneck engineering and make this just fine for riding at night. But I want to show you a big difference on these lights compared to this one. And this has got a really cool feature to it. So hang on just a second and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Gonna make a big difference. Okay, so I want to give you an idea of just the big difference between this little light and this one right here. This is going to be really good on this ATV, and I think this is the lighting I'm going to use without having to spend a ton of money for it. So let me show you the difference here. So the little real cheap lights I bought. Okay, that's how the light turns out there. And you can't adjust this at all. There's no wide beam or narrow beam or anything like that. It's just that. So the lights that I'm actually going to use on it, look at the difference there. Plus I can adjust the beam width however I want. I'll probably always have it about like that. So but two of these on the front of this ATV are going to be perfect for what I'm doing. And like I said, you can adjust it to really narrow or you can widen it up. So for 15 bucks, this turned out pretty good. I think it's going to be a really good lighting system for this ATV, and I'll show you here in just a second how I'm going to go ahead and mount it to the ATV. I'm really going to like these lights. Okay, so the other lights I had, those little bitty lights, the black ones, I had them mounted on these cleats right here. But then for these new lights, I actually made me a couple of brackets. So these will mount those lights really solid when I get them on there. And like I said, everything, the lights, I bought a 3-pack of them for 15 bucks. These little brackets were just some metal I had laying around and went ahead and formed it to, mount on the ATV. So I guess I should have called my channel Missouri Clark Poor Man because I really don't like spending a lot of money on stuff that I don't have to. And it's gonna work for me. It's gonna illuminate everything. The paths will be lit up really well, and I don't think I have a bit of problem driving this thing at night. So here in a minute, I'll show you what they look like mounted on the ATV. Stay tuned. Okay, so I got my headlights mounted on here. It may not be fancy, but I think these are going to work out okay for what I'm going to do. So it's amazing what you can do with just a couple of hose clamps and a couple of inexpensive lights. Looks kind of neat on there. So here for long, it gets dark, we'll get out here and we'll see just how good these lights do. So talk to you later. I hope everyone gets a laugh out of this. I'm just having a good time. And like I said, I don't want to spend a lot of money for lights on this ATV. And I think these are going to be really good. So they'll be really inexpensive and no wiring or anything like that. So stay tuned and we will do some night driving here in a little bit. Talk to you later. All right, folks, so I got those new lights all mounted on the front of this thing. So the moment of truth is here. Let's take this thing outside and see just what a difference it makes. All right, well, I think that worked out pretty darn good. I think I may do a little adjusting and spread them out a little bit left and right. So hope everyone enjoyed this video, had fun doing it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.